Paris Precinct, based on cases from the official files and filmed with the cooperation of the Paris Police Department.
I won't tell you, and you can't make me.
I'll get it out of you, if it takes all night. Come now, Giselle. Say you care for me more than the others.
Why should I? The others keep their dinner dates.
You're lucky I'm not a chief. You would never see me.
Hello? Yes? It's for you.
It's for me? A Bullbeck. Huh? Oh, no, look. I'm off duty. Positively off duty. All right. I'll be there right away. They're short a man.
So am I.
Well, it was Beaumont.
Sometimes I think you two are impossible.
But he has a girl, too. That has kept him patient.
But only one, my darling. That makes so much of a difference.
Well, the chief said we were the only ones available, so I rang the number you had left at the office.
Most inconvenient. I was having dinner with some friends.
The cherry pie left a stain.
Well, what has happened so far?
Well, a man was caught under a train. There was a doctor on board, luckily, so they took him to the station master's office. They're waiting for us down there.
Train is still at the station?
Yes, I've already cleared platform of passengers. I was waiting for you before questioning the engineer in detail.
So here I am. Worse luck. Let's go.
Oh, you're the engineer?
Yes, sir.
Will you please tell us what happened?
I was coming around the curve, just making the subway station, when this man suddenly fell off the platform. I tried to stop, could not make it.
He must have been drunk to stumble off.
Or blind, maybe.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
He fell off the platform backwards, like this, see, his arms out. Not like a blind man or somebody who was dizzy from drinking.
As though he had been pushed?
No, there was nobody on the platform.
That is all you can tell us?
Everything.
Well, call us if you should remember anything.
Thank you.
Well, the doctor is in the station master's office with the body. Well, this is the doctor that was on the train. Inspector Bolbeck, my associate.
Hello, doctor.
Well, we found these near the body.
Dark glasses, tin cap. Do you think he was a blind man?
It's hard to tell without a post-mortem.
Well, I think he was blind. But the point is that there isn't any white cane. And if he was blind, he must have had one.
Could he have been drinking?
His mouth smells of wine, but that's not unusual. Yet there is one thing that is. When I re-examined the body in here, I found this clutched in the victim's hand. I've been keeping it for you.
A torn half of a 1,000-franc note. Well, thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So we know somewhere in Paris is the other half, huh?
Yeah. And all we have to do is to find it.
Got a cigarette?
Keep them.
Most generous.
I love Paris at this hour. There's such a clean smell to the city.
I wish I were in bed. Come in.
We found this book on the tracks when the train pulled out.
Anything else?
A few pennies. A pocket knife.
No white cane?
Thank you.
Various cafes and bistros.
Stores and street corners. And an amount by each place. He was a beggar, all right. Kept the ledger by the day. Even certain hours to work the better places.
Solid businessman.
There's a page here for last night. 6 o'clock, he worked at that bistro. Picked up 275 francs.
The report has him there at 6:15. Any mention of the 1,000 francs?
Now, this book is a regular beggar's guide to Paris, and neatly kept. The figures are small and well drawn. Not the kind a blind man would write. This case should break quickly. Just an unfortunate who drank too much and lost his balance.
Yeah? Yes, doctor? Thank you. Well, you were wrong. Postmortem showed that the victim was definitely blind. If the victim was blind, as the postmortem showed, then how was it possible for a man with no eyes to keep such a neat ledger? We hope to find the answer at Chez Paul.
Good morning.
Morning.
What will you drink?
Police judiciaire.
Police judiciaire. Fine lot of police you are. He robbed me. And what did you do about it? Where were you?
Who robbed you, madame?
The man I love. That's who robbed me. He robbed me and he ran away. He stole my happiness and future. And I want it back.
Just report what was stolen to the police station.
Can I report it to him?
No, he's already engaged matrimoniously. May I help you to take a taxi?
Be sure that she has your address so that her valuables may someday be reclaimed. Tell me, did a beggar come here late last night? Around 6:15?
Why, yes. Old Sue, a blind man. He comes here maybe once or twice a week. He picks up a few francs. I give him a little wine. He's all right. Huh? Nothing happened because of the trouble.
Oh, the beggar's name is Old Sue. He came here late last night. Tell me, what trouble?
Nothing. He picked up a few francs left, that's all.
What trouble?
Oh, it was foolish. A few words with one of my customers. Maybe he had a little too much wine. But believe me, it was nothing. He had a little fun with Old Sue, that's all. You know how those things are.
No. How are they?
Teasing, just teasing.
Somebody had a fight with the beggar. Isn't that true?
Not exactly, no. It was just teasing.
The beggar, Old Sue, is dead.
He's dead?
Yes. Pushed under a train in the subway. Now, look, you can either answer our questions here or at the police headquarters. It's up to you.
He's dead. It was George Carrel. He called Old Sue a fake. He said he wasn't blind, and why didn't he go to work for a living like other men?
What did Old Sue do?
He said he was glad to be blind, so he wouldn't have to look into the face of a man who would say things like that. Then the beggar walked out. Everybody laughed at the customer.
This made your customer angry, eh?
Oh, yes.
And then he went after Old Sue.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How soon did he come back?
He didn't.
Are you the concierge?
Yes.
George Carrel lives here?
Yes. First floor, first door to your left.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pernod. The deep sleep.
I can take care of that. Look around.
Fall back.
Huh? Oh, that looks like a case, huh?
Good morning, Mr. Carell.
Who are you?
Police. They told us at Chepol we would find you here.
I knew you'd come for me. That ice water's made me cold. All right. You know how it is. Take me away. Ex-wife. Some ex-wife. One mistake. A man pays all his life. She wants to put me back in prison. I don't care. I'm better off. Let somebody else support her.
We don't know anything about troubles with your ex-wife.
Yeah?
We are from the Brigade Criminelle.
Brigade Criminelle?
Do you know a cafe called Chez Paul?
Yes. I went there late last night after I finished in the market. Picked up a job unloading fruit trucks.
What time did you get home?
I drank a little too much, I don't remember.
Where are the clothes you were wearing?
Yes, there. But why do you... I don't understand. Work hard all night, no sleep. You come in here, Brigade Criminelle. Not my wife. I don't understand.
What did you do at Chepol?
Do? Nothing. What I always do there. A little wine, some cheese, talk to my friends. Why? What's the matter? What are you looking for?
This is all the money you have?
Well, that's all. You see? Nothing.
Show me the back of your hand.
Hand?
How did you get that?
Last night, working on a crate.
Tell me, do you know what is this?
1,000 francs. Torn in half.
Where is the other half?
The other half?
Ah, all right, Carol. Stop playing stupid. You know what we are talking about. What happened after you left Chepol?
Nothing. I went home, that's all. I went right home.
Oh, no, you picked a fight with old Sue.
Who's old Sue? You followed him out of the cafe.
No,
Down to the subway station. You called him a fake. Tried to pull this 1,000 francs note from his hand, and then pushed him under the train.
I don't know any old Sue.
Beggar, blind beggar.
Blind beggar?
You picked a fight with him at Chepol.
No, I never talked to him.
But now you know who we mean. Old Sue.
Why should I? Blind beggar, why should I?
You called him a fake.
He said something to you. Everybody laughed. You just lost your temper. You followed him and pushed him under the train. This is exactly what happened. Isn't that what happened? You didn't mean to push him, but you pushed him.
No, I didn't. I didn't follow him. I didn't fight with him. I left the cafe and went right home. I never said a word to the beggar. That's a lie. Who says I called him a fake?
Well, serious matter for a man not blind to have a white cane.
Where did you get this cane?
I didn't kill him. I swear I didn't kill him.
Tell us about him.
Yes, I called him a fake at Chepol. He was a fake, begging. I work hard in the market, a few francs, but
You followed him outside.
But I didn't do anything to him. I was a little drunk, the wine, and I told him he had no right to carry the white cane. And I took it away from him, that's all.
You took this white cane away from old Sue.
Yes, I swear. I came right home with it. I didn't touch the old man.
You are Inspector Bowman?
Yes?
They want you on the phone, need a hold.
Oh, thank you.
Did you see where he went after you took the cane?
I felt a little sorry, you know. I watched him walk away. He went towards the subway station. I called after him, but he didn't stop.
Get dressed.
Oh, please. I told you the truth. I didn't do anything. I'm innocent of this thing. I swear it.
Well, maybe he's right. Some 50 feet down the track of the subway, they found the beggar's white cane. The finding of the second cane threw new light on the case. Obviously, more than one beggar had been involved in the incident. We took George Carrel to the morgue to identify the body of the man found under the train. With that positive identification, we would better resolve the case. Now, you look at the corpse through that window and tell us if it is the same man you took the cane away from.
Yes. That's old Sue.
Are you're sure he didn't have or get another cane before he went into the subway?
I'm sure. I watched him till he was almost a block from the entrance. No cane.
Did you ever see this book before?
It belonged to old Sue. The places he worked, the money he made, all kept neatly in this. Doesn't mean anything to you.
Yes.
All right, you can go home. Remain where we can reach you.
You mean I'm free?
Not yet, but there is slightly a better chance than before.
All right, what's the catch, Sherlock Holmes?
Well, the very neat cash book and 2 canes. Perhaps 2 beggars. The old Sue was blind. The cash book could belong to the other.
Today's Friday. Last Friday, this hour, he worked at the Paris Air Terminal.
Note says passengers going morning flight, good pickings.
Well, let's try to give this book back to his rightful owner. Yeah.
The air terminal building is always crowded with people arriving and departing to and from Orly and Le Bourget airports. We had to cruise around the building several times, carefully. It began to look like our man wouldn't show up. Then we spotted him across the street. We turned the car to go after him.
What's your name?
I have no name. They call me Fellow.
Where do you live?
I sleep on the bridges.
Know a man called Old Sue? Ever worked with Chez Paul?
You want a cigarette?
Please.
Have you always been blind?
I was born without sight.
Just got it back.
Well, maybe I can see just a little.
Enough to see this.
What is it?
You know what it is. The daily record of the places you work and the amounts you take in.
Never saw it before.
Ah, come now, fellow. Don't make extra work for us. We are tired. All we have to do is to take you around the spots listed in your book. Have you identified day by day.
You asked me if I worked chez Paul last evening, huh? Well, is chez Paul listed in that book for last evening?
Yes, at 6:15.
There you see. I haven't been in chez Paul for almost a week. Take me there.
No, we won't take you to Chez Paul. Old Sue worked Chez Paul at 6:15. And you argued with him about it. Asked him how much he made and put the amount in your book. No, we won't take you Chez Paul. But we will take you to the places listed here before Chez Paul. The Roulette, Café Voltaire, La Cigale, the Basque. And we'll prove that you were at each of those places at the hours you have marked in the book. Follow?
Yes. You could do that, huh? Well, those things happen. You know how it is. In any business, there is always some kind of trouble.
Yeah. And what kind of troubles did you have with Old Sue?
He had no ethics. I warned him. I told him, you must not work in my territory. You have no ethics, I said. It took me a long time, I said, to build up my little business. And you have no right to go into my territory. Don't you agree?
Perhaps. Continue.
So he's clever. Usually he manages to miss me, but late last night, I found him stumbling about in the street without his cane. He would not explain. But when I told him I was on my way to Chez Paul, he said, you are too late. I've been there. 275 francs. I said, it belongs to me, and I put it in my book. He laughed at me, said, it belongs to you in your book, but I have the money. And he showed me a 1,000-franc note. He had no right to laugh at me.
So you tried to take the 1,000 francs from him?
Not then. But as I got more angry, the answer was clear. So I went after him in the 1,000-franc note. It was in the station. Old Sue struggled, fell off the platform.
Your cane and book went with him onto the track.
Both could have belonged to him. I saw no reason to worry. I burned the other half of the note. It was an accident, but it served him right. Shouldn't have gone into my territory. Mean. That's what he was. Just mean. No ethics. So, what will happen to me?
Well, I can't say. But one thing is sure. You better turn over your territory to somebody else.
Well, may I have this cash book for a minute?
What for?
Well, I made 235 francs at Gare des Invalides before you picked me up. I like to keep things neat.